I think we're preparing. Hi, my name is Jennifer McCune. I am just getting ready to share my screen. So thank you all for tuning in. Just want to make sure you can see the screen that I want to share. Am I sharing the right screen, everybody? Share my screen. So thank you all for tuning in. Hold on just want to make sure you can see the screen that I want to share. Am I sharing the right screen, everybody? Share my screen. So thank you all for tuning in. Okay. It's really weird that it does that. It didn't used to do that, and I don't know why it does that now. Are you guys seeing the screen that I wanted to share?
Yes, we can see it.
Perfect. It just started, Facebook continues to change everything, so it just started sharing that. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't love listening to my own voice. Whenever I hear my own voice, I'm like, oh, great. So anyways, my name is Jennifer McCune. I love hearing my voice this way, but not how it was presenting before. So very sorry about that. I here with a couple of my team members, Jackie Gentry and Priscilla Pizarro, and we're just going to share a little bit about our experience with Rodan+Fields. If it's something that you've been curious about, if you've ever entertained the idea of maybe making some extra money, would you like to make $500 extra a month? Having flexibility, having fun, having a great community. Well, we're going to share with you a little bit about our experiences. And the reason we start off with this slide is because truly one of the things I love about Rodan+Fields versus, I mean, this is an entrepreneurial opportunity, but in comparison to other jobs I've had in the past, it truly is about you, meaning this isn't about me or Jackie or Priscilla. You can make this business be whatever you want. And that's why we like to have different people sharing their experiences, because something we say might resonate with you, or maybe you know somebody that you're like, oh, wow, I should really share this with them. So this is a picture of me, my before and after. When I started this business, I was working full time. I was taking night classes. My kids were 5, 8, and 10. My skin obviously needed some help as well. And so not only has my skin and have my lashes changed, I've earned a ton of trips, one of which I met the doctors, Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields, Stanford trained. They started this business because they really wanted to help people get great skin. They had originally started Proactive, and they did because Katie, the one with the bangs, suffered from acne most of her life. And I know I grew up with Stridex pads, and so it was very much a spot treatment thing that if you just had 1 or 2 pimples, it worked out fine. But if you had a lot of acne, it just didn't. You needed more than spot treatment. You needed something to proactively treat the acne before it even appeared, henceforth the name. So they went on, world famous dermatologists, and continued to practice dermatology and had people all over asking them, why aren't you helping treat the rest of us? And as I heard this story when I learned about Rodan+Fields, I had never thought I would be interested in direct sales, but I loved their vision and their mission, not only of helping people transform their skin, because I mean, what a great thing. The first thing we see is our skin, and it really gives a lot of self-confidence. So I love that empowerment. But then when they created this business, they decided to empower entrepreneurial people to really make a difference in their lives, and especially women. They had small children. They know how challenging it can be to be the nurturers and the caregivers and have flexibility in their lives. So I really resonated with the fact that they were acknowledging the fact that I'm a mom. It's super hard to be in corporate America and be a mom and have the flexibility you want, but have the opportunity to be intellectually stimulated and be in a growth potential position. And so to hear that they believed in me and that I could do all of that was super exciting and resonated with me. I wanted to be able to be the mom I wanted to be, but make the money I needed to make. So I also love these numbers. These are such great numbers. When I started with Rodan+Fields, we were only in 1 country. We're now in 4. Just to give you some perspective, Proactive was in 182 countries. So we have a long way to go for the countries we're in Canada and the US, we're the #1 premium skincare brand, which is huge. Australia, we're the fastest growing. And Japan, we just entered, and I know we're going to reach those accolades as well. The other really interesting thing is, even though we're #1 in North America and US, we only have 33% brand awareness. That means we have a lot of people that we get to share this gift of. And it's both the gift of skin and the gift of the opportunity to make extra money as well. And there's a huge opportunity with skincare. One of the things that really resonated with me when I learned about this is everybody has skin, and not to be tongue in cheek, but literally everybody could use these products. And we're all aging all the time. So the markets continue to change. My kids, when I started this business, did not need Spotless, which is our teenage patent pending acne brand. And now all three love it and use it, and it works great. So it's really exciting that we have this opportunity to help people change their skin and change their lives. And then the last thing on this slide, again, another super exciting thing for all of us is we continuously have new innovations. The doctors are always doing new research, both on what people are looking for in market trends and also in technological innovations in the skincare field. We just learned today, I actually was last night, I was on a training call, and they're presenting at the American Dermatological Association this week with some patent pending products that we have and patent pending innovations in skincare and in sunscreen. So I love that they're continuously having these ideas, not only from us as a business building standpoint, but also as a consumer standpoint. I love that they're staying at the forefront of what we need and want to look and feel our best. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to one of my great team members, Jackie Gentry. And she and I connected originally through LinkedIn. She originally said, yeah, no, not for me. I'm an introvert. And it's interesting because all three of us on the phone have introvert tendencies, but have really similar tendencies in that we love to learn and grow and expand our horizons. And so, Jackie, I think it'd be great if you could share more about your experience with everybody.
Thanks, Jennifer. So I'm Jackie, and like Jennifer said, we met on LinkedIn. And when she first introduced me to Rodan+Fields, I was like, "There's no way. This is not for me. Like I am too introverted. I'm not going to be able to talk to people about this." And so then we met for coffee supposed to be about a completely other topic, but we ended up talking a little bit more about Rodan+Fields. And when I left, I was like, you know what? Why not? Why can't I do this? And I was in a position where I was kind of feeling stuck where I was, and I was looking for something new, but I also needed it to be flexible. I didn't want to spend time away from my kids, and I wanted it to bring in an extra paycheck at least a month. So I said, you know what, let's give it a shot. Worst thing that can happen, it doesn't work. Best thing that can happen, it works. So I've now been in the business for 2 years, and it is completely flexible. I love it because I started doing it in 15-minute increments at speech therapy, at baseball practice. And now, it's just a natural part of my day, but it doesn't take me away from my kids. I don't have to drive anywhere or anything like that. And I love it. And it is bringing in that extra paycheck that I wanted it to. And now as I approach 40, I'm like, let's do early retirement. So that's starting to be in my plan right now too. So a few of these things on here, the Redefine is the regimen that I started with, and I absolutely love it. It was reformulated in October, and I've even got my mom using it now, and she loves it too. And then the other product that I love is the Bright Eye Complex. And as you can see in the bottom right, a lot of our products, they win awards because they are good. They do what they say they're going to do. You can see my before and afters. Within like 20 minutes, the dark marks were practically gone. And I have 4 kids, and, at the time I joined, I still wasn't getting a ton of sleep, and I was all over the place. And even now I don't get as much sleep as I should. So the Bright Eye was like awesome because it made me look like I got enough sleep. It's like caffeine for my eyes. And if anybody knows anything about me, I love my coffee. And so caffeine for my eyes was like, yes, let's do this. So Jennifer, if you want to change the slide. The other thing that I love about this business and that makes it so easy to do with 4 kids and a full-time job is that we don't have to carry any inventory. They give us our own website, and our customers can go on there and they can order and it gets shipped directly to them. I don't have anything, that I have to send out except for samples occasionally. But all the products that you order are delivered straight to you, and it's not in my house, which is wonderful. I also love that our products are the way that they are created, they are the right ingredients and the right formulations in the right order. So they're designed to treat specific areas of concern. Jennifer mentioned Spotless for her kids. We also have Unblemished for adults. The Redefined that I use. We also have Reverse if you have any sun damage or dark spots. And then we have Soothe for people with sensitive skin. And we also have a regimen for Recharge, which is for those that don't really have a lot of skin concerns, but are maybe on their screens too much or not getting enough sleep or not eating the right food. So their skin's kind of dull. And I actually like to use that one at night because it's a quick and easy 2-step for makeup removal and gives you a nice glow the next morning. The other thing about this business is that we have all this great training and it's all virtual. I mean, we just log in, there's a link and you can get all this great training to help you build your business. We have weekly corporate calls where we get, ideas on how to build our business. And it really does make a difference because a lot of us start this business already having a job. So just these tools that are handed to us make it so much easier to start growing. And then, like I said, I can maybe retire early because I have this growing business. And my kids are all in, they're all supportive, and they love learning about the new products that are coming out. And it's a family thing. So it's great. So I'm going to turn it over to Priscilla before my son gets too loud.
It's so funny because yesterday was Teacher Appreciation Day and I got my son's teacher. I gave her a sample and my son has like a supportive teacher who's not 100% there all the time. But he was like, Mom, you have to give her a sample too. And you have to give my other teacher a sample because they're going to be so happy. So it was just really cute. That reminded me of what you said, Jackie. So yes, my name is Priscilla and I have a quick question for everybody who is listening. How do you feel about direct sales? Does it make your stomach turn a little bit? Because it totally did to me. And it's something that I never would have ever considered before. But here's the thing. I actually learned about Rodan+Fields at Nordstrom. I was working at Nordstrom. I was a single lady, turned into a married lady back in the day. In 2006, and that's where I saw the products. And guess what? They were actually distributed by Estee Lauder. So they didn't start in the direct sales channel. They started in a traditional sales channel. And I want to mention that to you guys because a lot of people have this stigma about how these products wouldn't do well if they were sold in department stores. But guess what? They did sell in department stores. And they sold really well. Like where I worked, it was a whole thing of Rodan+Fields. It wasn't like a little corner of Rodan+Fields. It was like that meant that it was a serious brand. And what's crazy is that these doctors, they have such incredible vision. First of all, they had incredible vision back in the 90s, right? When they started Proactive. Then they had incredible vision about this company. And they saw that social selling was a thing, that people were spending more time online and on Facebook than in person stores, and that the market was growing towards virtual selling. And they decided to do something crazy and get out of the traditional markets and go into direct sales. So yeah, so I never, ever, ever expected for me to be here. But as you can see, I really needed the product. So you can see my picture. This is the day that I joined the company, and I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, it can't get worse. This is bad. And I had really bad hormonal acne after having my first child. And would you believe that they actually worked within the time frame that they said they would? So yeah, so this is my the day that I started, and then about 45, 60 days later. And what is also amazing about this company is that they'll take a product that works well and they make it work even better. So they reformulated Unblemished to now include anti-aging. And so when I had my third baby, which is this picture that you see here in the middle, I got back to those hormonal acnes that love me so much, and I restarted with the new Unblemished. And what I love about it is that now I'm not only treating my acne, but I'm also treating my fine lines and wrinkles, and it really works, guys. It really, really does. It's like I can't say that enough. So just like Jackie, I have 3 little ones, and the Bright Eye Complex really, really helps me on those nights that I don't sleep very much. Thankfully, those nights are farther and fewer in between, but they still happen. Next slide, por favor. And so as I said earlier, the ladies who are, the doctors who are in charge here, they have a vision that is global domination, and they have a vision for helping women. And that's what I love about this company, because yes, anybody can do it, anybody, right? But they specifically want to support women because women usually they have less options. And when you're a mom, you don't want to leave your house and go to work somewhere else for a part-time job. You want to do it from home. So it's super flexible. You set your own hours. You you're as creative or not as you want to be. And it's just a great opportunity to help women empower themselves, which is I love. And the next slide, please. So I want to talk to you guys today that you guys can join us in becoming a customer, which is awesome. Welcome. You guys want to become a customer. But if you guys want to join our business community, we have an incredible supportive team of women here, a diverse group of women, I have to say, which I love. And the business starter pack is only $75. It is, I mean, you spend way more than that at Target. I know for sure that I do. And you get a getting started guide, you get flyers, you get a really cool little, this is what my son brings to school, his little flask here. And you get samples, and you are basically getting a virtual franchise as soon as you join, which is just a turnkey business right away. And something that I was reading the other day is that direct sales is on a projected growth, like in the next 5 to 10 years. Direct sales, it's on their way to grow exponentially. And this business is not like any other direct sales company that you've ever heard of. It was reviewed by Harvard Business. You can look it up. You can Google it right now. You can look for Harvard Business Review. And they did a case study actually on Rodan+Fields. And they were just saying that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So if you know the stock market, you know that the timing, it's all about timing. And we have an incredible timing right now. Not only are we on the verge of product launches for the rest of the year, coming up very soon, but we are also expanding to different countries. We're expanding to different markets. We are growing. The Latino market is growing exponentially, which I'm so excited about. So it is just just an on fire time to join. So if you are excited and ready, we would love to talk to you to learn more. And I think that's all we got to say about that. So.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, reach out to your consultant. If you're at all curious, I would highly recommend at least taking the opportunity to learn a little bit more, because taking the chance to make a change is much more fun than the shoulda, coulda, woulda game. So I'm very grateful that I did exactly what Jackie said. I said, worst case scenario is I get these great skincare products for the best rate and I learned something. And best case scenario is I change my life. And here I am, our team now, I was looking at our stats today. Our team has close to 350 team members, actually close to 400. We have over 15,000 preferred customers that our team serves. And it's all out of abundance and grace, because it's all about who we can help and how we can help them. So if we can help you earn some extra money, be part of this great team, we'd love to. And if we can help you get great skin and get great lashes at a wonderful price of being our customer, we would love to. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Let us know what questions we have, and we hope that you join us in some capacity. Good night.